Hello world, it's your girl Bambi back at it again. I know I'm kind of late with this video this week. I've been meaning to get it out since the beginning of the month. Was that like just 4 days ago, whatever, 3 days ago? But my alarm was going off, you know, that little beeping sound or whatever, and it was like hella annoying. You might even hear one in the background. That's like another different part of my house. But I finally had got a battery for at least the one in my room that was super loud. I just didn't want it to be such a distraction because I always have some type of background noise, and that was just, it was annoying. So finally got my little battery today, and I was able to put it in, and I still have to change the other ones in the house, but I have enough that if something was to go down, the shit's all gonna go off, you know what I'm saying? So don't judge me. I ain't perfect. I got enough batteries. I just gotta change some shits, and enough of them work, just in case there was an emergency. But anywho, so today's video is gonna be about boundaries and the importance of having and setting boundaries, not just for yourself, but for the people that are around you. So I was kind of like one of those people because I'm like loyal by heart. I'm to a fault. So those people that I used to be loyal to, like, I'm not saying I didn't have boundaries, but I would tend to break some of my boundaries and some of my standards for them because I had love for them. Even if I knew I would be uncomfortable, it would just be like, I guess, people pleasing type shit. So, you know, this journey that I'm on, this self-love, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna come to me. This healing journey that I'm on, you know, I'm learning about setting healthy boundaries, and like, you know, all of my videos kind of like correlate. I might like be repetitive and a lot of the shit might be the same, but anywho, so what I learned and I'm learning, because it's a learning process, right? That when you break a boundary that you set for yourself or a standard that you set for yourself, you're literally hurting yourself. And you know, it might not seem like a lot. Like, say you do it one time, you're like, oh, it's okay. But the more you keep breaking that boundary, the more it breaks you as a person. It's okay to have healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no to people, places, and things that you feel are not serving you or don't serve your particular emotion or energy at the moment. I used to be one of those people, and like, I'm telling you, like, really literally be like, who's over there? Like, I don't want to go. And still somehow either be convinced to go or be like, okay, let me just suck it up and go. And then I'm not saying the whole night I would regret it, but there'd be a portion of that night that I'll be like, I knew I should have kept my ass home. Like, I don't want to be uncomfortable. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself with, number one, people who understand. If you put up a boundary, it has nothing to do with them. It's not personal. It's not personal with them. It's personal with you, and they have to respect that. And they're not sitting there trying to convince you to get out of your comfort zone. Not to say, and I'm not talking about comfort zone like to expand you. I'm talking about, say you're not in good energy, right? And someone's like, no, just come out because, like, yeah, you'll be fine. But you're like, well, I just don't want to be around particular people. But they still convince you to come out. And now you're feeling uncomfortable around those people. I was very much one of the type of people, like, if I'm coming to chill with you, I'm coming to chill with you. I'm not coming to chill with you, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, that's not what my energy set up for. If I have to do that, that means I'm exuding more energy than what I had initially was trying to bring out. You know how you bring out a certain amount of money? Like, I don't want to go over my budget. Like, I was going over my boundary budget. You understand what I'm saying? And this is not like, I'm not going to say it was like their fault. I'm not going to say it was my fault. But I would say it was a whole combination. And me just not knowing how to set up and put up that boundary and then stand on it. Because you really got to stand on it. If you don't stand on it, people are going to challenge you and be like, no, come on. And or convince you to do some shit that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. So in this journey that I've been on, I've just learned, no is no, and no is a complete sentence. I've said this before. And And you really have to, tell the people that you're around, and you have to tell yourself, let's start with you. You got to let yourself know no is no, right? This is, you're not going to feel good if you do this. You're not going to, it's not going to be conducive to your growth if you continue to let things like this happen. I don't care how much you care about the person. I don't care how much you're trying to please someone. If you don't love you and please you first, you cannot show up for them the way you need to be showing up for them. So in this self-love, self-journey that I've been on, I've been a little selfish. And I'm okay with that. Because I've done a lot of giving. And now I need to take. And I'm not taking from anyone. I'm taking knowledge for self. So that when I am ready to either open up to those people in the past, if I ever do, or the people that are going to be in my life and in my journey from this point on, I will learn from my mistakes, and I will understand what a healthy relationship looks like, whether that be platonic, whether that be friends or partners, co-workers, whatever that may be. I know what it looks like. I know what to expect. I know when to say no and not feel guilty for it, and just be okay with my decision at the end of the day. And then surround myself with those people that respect my decision, because the minute I see someone bothered by it, you no longer need to be in my life. I mean, clearly with coworkers, you can't pick the people that you work with, right? But I know how to keep my distance. I know how to be like, all right, I know this could go no further than the work that we have to do at hand. I'm not going to try to have conversation with you. I'm not going to try to reason with you, because you don't think about other people's feelings or boundaries. You're selfish in that aspect. But anywho, that was my quick little, spiel about boundaries. And I just want to thank everybody, because my numbers is running. I know you guys are like, damn, you be thanking me. Yes, I'm going to continue to thank you, because I'm super appreciative. I'm always like, not always, but I always have this little doubt, like, is my shit working? And my shit's working. Like, it's working, okay? So, like, I'm super proud of myself, and I'm happy for everyone who's just subscribing. Last month has by far been, like, the most views I've got in my videos. So I'm just super grateful for everybody who's been subscribing, because you're just pushing me. You're pushing me. You're making me more confident. Like, I'm walking in my light and my power, you know what I'm saying? And it's always beautiful when people like find themselves and really like know how to authentically be themselves. So I feel like you guys are helping me. I already feel like I am, but you guys help me, like, bring down the extra little wall and the extra little layer that I may have had. And you guys just make me feel comfortable sharing my experiences, my stories, or whatever the case may be. So I just want to thank everybody, and until further notice, bye.